guys, welcome back to a new vlog. I have literally no plans for this vlog because I have no plans today, no plans this weekend. So I thought that this might be kind of fun. Let's just see like what I decide to get up to. Definitely gonna be very like cozy, relaxing time at home. My favorite. Anyways, I'm starving. I think I'm gonna go make lunch here right after I'm done with what I want to do. Maybe take Gray for a walk, but that's it on my agenda right now. Oh, hi, speak of the devil. Hi, baby. Do you want to join me with doing this? I know you're gonna think it's so much fun. Okay, so I wanted to do a Reformation haul right now. If I do hauls in my videos, I always like to do them at the beginning, so that way those that only want to watch the haul, you can just watch it now and then just click on out. But I hope that you stay to watch the whole vlog, and those that typically like vlogs, just know that the video is gonna be continuing after this. It's kind of fun to just like combine the two and then not to have the haul like somewhere random in the middle if I can help it. But anyways, I have a Reformation haul. I was on their website a few weeks ago and I was just falling in love with all of like their new fall and winter pieces. And so I was like, yes, it is time. It's time to get just like a bunch of stuff and see what I like, and then of course just like share all of these pieces with you guys as well, because Reformation is kind of pricey, honestly, but I love their aesthetic. I love all of their pieces. I own quite a bit of Reformation pieces, and this is like full on like all sweaters, and I feel like after all of my massive Aritzia hauls and now this, like I feel like I'm set for a while when it comes to fall and winter fashion. I mean, I say that now, but you know, we'll see what happens. Anyways, let's dive into it. So sweaters galore. So many sweaters, so many different colors. Let me scoot back. The first one is like a merino wool sweater. I really like this color. It kind of comes off like a little purpley gray with some like beige in it too. It's kind of unique. This one's great if you just want like a classic crew neck sweater, but it has some nice detailing and it's more like wide and boxy and a little bit long than some of the other sweaters I have. Gray's bringing me some toys to play. But I like the collar and the rib around it, and then like the wide sleeves with this wide ribbing to it that is also at like the hemline too. It is so gorgeous and it's not itchy at all. Sometimes like with merino wool, it can be a little bit itchy. It feels like it has some roughness and texture to it, but like when it's on, it's not itchy. So that's really nice. So I like this one. This massive oversized kind of like polo sweater. It is 100% cotton and it's like a heavy knit, very thick and just like really cozy. I can see myself wearing this more like at home, working from home, lounging at home. I might even just like throw this on today actually. Long sleeves and overall just like a really big fit. So it's just one of those items that I just feel like I can just cozy up in, and because it's 100% cotton and like the thickness of it, like it's definitely going to keep me warm at home, and it's just like nice and breathable and loose, you know? I love it. Okay, next is a cardigan. This is a cotton cashmere blend, predominantly cotton, really pretty brown, and it's kind of like a deep V cardigan, a little bit boxy, kind of short. This is a nice one to like wear into the office, wear for any sort of occasion you need to go to, any sort of parties. Very overall classic fit. I've been very into V-necks, and these ones I didn't end up like layering a white tee underneath it, but I love wearing a white tee underneath it, and this V-neck is like a little bit more fitted but still like loose. That's the way I like my sweaters. I don't want them to be ultra tight. You can kind of like tuck it under, and it's just so lightweight and so nice. It is 95% cashmere. I love cashmere because it's just like so weightless, yet it provides so much warmth, you know? And I like this color too. These come in so many other colors as well. And then I think my favorite is kind of like the last one, the V-neck, but this is a very oversized V-neck one. I think it would look so cute with a skirt and boots, like knee-high boots. You can wear it with jeans, with trousers. This is like the quintessential fall sweater, and specifically this color. This isn't a color that I have in my wardrobe currently. This is also another cashmere sweater, so it's so soft. It has like a little bit more weight than this one, only because like it's oversized and it has more fabric overall, you know? But it's so soft. I love this sweater. And then a couple of other ones is just like this boat neck t-shirt, long sleeve. I like this one because it's a step up from just like a super basic black long sleeve, right? It has the boat neck, so it gives a little bit more exposure to your like your clavicle and like your shoulders. I feel like it's one that can be very easily dressed up, so that's why I really like it. And it's incredibly soft and it's a little bit thicker too, but still really stretchy. And this one is very similar. I am so in love with this. This long sleeve kind of has like a sweater texture to it. It has like this ultra fine knit to it that's very incredibly soft. I still love like how form-fitted this one is in particular, and the fact that you can tuck it in, and the detail of it being like one off shoulder. This is going to be so great for the holidays upcoming. Like I already can see myself wanting to wear this like on Christmas, layering like a few necklaces with it, tucking it into my jeans, wearing some really cute booties, and like a nice jacket over top of it, like maybe like one of my wool jackets. I have a whole look already put together for this one. This one also comes in more colors, and I'm kind of tempted. And then lastly is a couple of jackets. So I saw this trench coat. I'm always on the hunt for a trench coat. I'm just so petite. It's hard to find a good one. And I guess I'm just like looking for like a specific color and a specific style of it. And I haven't been able to find it. I feel like this one's closer, but it still is very big. It's not necessarily petite friendly. So if you are looking for just like something oversized, I feel like this is the one for you. I do like the coloring of it. I do like the fabric. I think it's very well made. It's just that it's very long and the sleeves are over long, so it feels a little overwhelming for me. And then I also saw that they had like their own version of a barn jacket. This jacket is so popular right now. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to get on it because I mean, where I live, I only have like a month of wearing a jacket like this until spring because it just gets so cold that I'm always wanting to wear like my wool jackets or like my puffer jackets. And who knows if this is gonna like stay in style, you know? But I wanted to get it because I saw it just to like try it out and see what it looked like on me. I don't hate it, you guys. I actually quite like it, but I did think that this color was gonna look different in person. It kind of comes off a little bit like yellow and mustardy, but I do like the corduroy on the collar and then like the two-tone. If I was gonna get a jacket like this, what I feel like I would want is one that is like really light in color and one with like a black or brown collar. I've been seeing some of those and I think that I like that look of them a little bit more. But this jacket, it is surprisingly soft. It's also surprisingly thick, and it's not too stiff either. Like it's very relaxed, very effortless. I'm kind of obsessed with the fit. I just wish that it came in other colors, you know? And then I did get two pairs of shoes. So the first are these knee-high boots in this beautiful brown color. It's a flat boot, which I don't actually have. All of my knee-high boots are more heeled. I really like Reformation shoes. I got a few of their sandals over the summer and I wore them practically every day. They were so comfortable. My other knee-high boot that has like a little bit of a kitten heel on it is also from Reformation that I got a year and a half ago or so. So don't sleep on their shoes. They have really good quality shoes. They do run true to size. I like this one because it's like a stiff boot, so it's not going to like fall down. It's gonna hold its structure, and I think it's gonna look so good with like mini skirts. And then I saw these booties and I was like, oh my god, yes, they are beautiful. It's more of like a burgundy, a wine color, which isn't a current color that I have in my booties. And I thought it would be a really pretty color for fall, pairing it with jeans to wear into the office with some sweaters. Keep it very minimal, but adding a little bit of interest just due to the color of these booties. Very easy to integrate, especially if you're someone like me that just really sticks with all neutral colors. Has a good heel on them. They are zip up. These also run true to size, and it has more of like a round toe to it, which is the nice change of pace because I feel like most of mine are like more pointed. Completely lined in leather, and the inside like really good quality, guys. That was everything. So good, right? But yeah, I feel like I got to cut myself off for a minute. I hope you guys liked it. I'll have everything linked down below that I shared. I'll also have my sizing listed down there and any of like the specific colors of like the sweaters and everything. I will also have that all listed in the description too. But let's go ahead and carry on with the rest of the vlog now. All right, have a little bit of football on and trying to decide what to have for lunch. My least favorite thing to do, trying to figure out what to eat. It is always a struggle. Why? Why does it have to be so difficult? I honestly I think I'm gonna have some taquitos because it's fast and it's delicious. It's the beef and cheese kind. Something quick. Let's get the baking sheet ready. I'm just gonna have 3. I'll wait for the oven to preheat. Where's my laptop? Okay. Got my laptop. I have this TV for once, so I think I'm gonna try to watch an episode of The Real Housewives or something. I have so much catching up to do. Yes. I just saw it. The Real Housewives of Orange County reunion part 2. I'm obsessed with these reunions. We're definitely gonna watch this and eat our lunch. And then I was thinking I might do a little bit of like computer stuff for like the next hour. I have lots of things that I've been wanting to get to. What I've been wanting to do is start to create gift guides for you guys. I cannot believe it's that time of the year, you know, but I love doing those every single year and you guys love them. So I think I'm gonna try to spend some time like thinking about that and starting to put those together to share with you. And then I would love to get more like outfit inspo posts together to post on Like to Know It. I really need to get on my game again. I feel like I've been slacking a lot and it doesn't make me happy. And it's fun to create all of that, you know? I think like I've just been struggling with being creative. Like I have been in such a rut. Oh, I hate when that happens, when you just have like those creative slumps and you just have like no ideas, like nothing's inspiring you. So I feel like I was like that for a while, but I might be coming out of it because I feel I've been feeling more creative lately. I'm even trying out like a new hobby. Maybe we can get into that and I can share that like in another vlog. I feel like what I discovered, it's like I get into these ruts and then I kind of just go all into that rut. I'm just like, okay, I'm clearly burnt out of something. So just give into it. It's fine. This is a moment. It's gonna pass because it always does. So try not to feel too bad about it, but giving me what I feel like I need in that moment. And then it always seems like when I start to come out of it, it's like I'm more willing to embrace change and I'm more willing and wanting to like introduce new things into my life, like whether that's like routines, hobbies, passions, like anything like that. Because ultimately when I'm in that mindset, I'm like, okay, I'm clearly bored, I'm not inspired, so let's change things and yeah, figure out new ways to be inspired by new things and just like constantly evolve. I feel like there's nothing worse than not evolving and just like staying put. I was giving Juan a hard time, to be honest with you guys, this past week because I was like, when was the last time you found like a new hobby or like you tried to like switch something up? Like I feel like you've been having the same routine for so long. Like do you get bored? Like do you want to change things? Like what are you interested in? Like how can I support you with that? All of that, you know what I mean? Just because like that was when I was in the mood for changing, so I just thought that I would ask him his thoughts. But he's also always so supportive of everything that I do and all of my ideas. I'm just like, I'm crazy. Like I'm always wanting to do things and try new things. Like I just have a very curious mind. So I was like prompting him because I want to support him too, you know? But anyways, so I feel like that's where I'm at. I'm feeling more open to change, wanting to try new hobbies and new things. So that's why I started a new hobby. I also like started like this journaling and trying to tap into like my spirituality, my intuition, all of like this sort of stuff. So it's been like a really fun time and I'm definitely feeling more inspired, which is great. But I guess long-winded, that kind of leads me back to what I was talking about with what I wanted to do on the computer. Like I'm just feeling like I'm at that point to be like more inspired to create these gift guides and create like outfit inspo for you guys and all of like that. So let's do that. I think it'll be fun to spend some time doing it. I do have a question and I want to ask this over on Instagram too, but like I'm kind of lost. Oh my god, I thought Gray was eating Oliver's food. About what to post on Instagram, and I want your guys' take, those that do follow me on Instagram. What do you like to see from me on Instagram and what would you like to see more of? I'm noticing that my reels don't really do that well, so I'm thinking that I might stop doing reels for a while and only focus on posting like like actual photos or like carousel of photos, but I'm trying to decide exactly what to post over there because I haven't been that active over there because yeah, I'm just feeling kind of like lost about like what you guys would be interested in seeing from me on Instagram, because I feel like on YouTube I kind of have that like honed in. We love the vlogs, we love the fashion, we love the hauls, and I try to translate some of that over to Instagram, but I don't feel like it lands the same. So I want to make sure I'm giving you guys like what you want to see, and if it's like a different inside scoop of my life, or if it's different fashion content, or more like day in the life stuff but like in photos, you know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to think of other things that I can be doing on Instagram that would be better. So if you guys have any feedback, please let me know. So I recently reorganized my bookcase a little bit. The books that I haven't read yet, it was like kind of everywhere, and I was like, you know what would make better sense, especially like when I'm ready to pick a new book, is that if all of the books I have yet to read on my TBR, if you will, if they, what are you doing, Missy? If they were all like in the same spot. So I moved all the books that I have not read yet just to be on this shelf right here. And then these are all the books that I have read. And then similarly on this other bookshelf, the bottom two shelves are all of the books that I have read. The top three shelves on both is like primarily decor and a mix of books I have and haven't read, but they're like different genres, like sci-fi, autobiographies, self-care, self-help books and stuff, versus all of this is my smut. It is my fantasy, my romantasy, my romance, all the good stuff. Can I help you? You were sleeping. You were doing just fine before I got up. And what? Now you need to be in my grill? You have gunks in your eye. Can I get it? You have a lot of gunk. There you go. There you go. That's so much better. So what I wanted to do right now is organize my TBR a little bit. I thought it might be like a really good idea. And in particular, I wanted to kind of like have a list and idea of what I want to read this winter. So like a winter TBR. I was busy doing all like the gift guide stuff and things that I was saying, so I haven't taken her for a walk yet. So I'm wondering if she's just like, hello, can we go outside or what? You know, let me organize this and then we can go for a walk. What do you think? What do you want? Does that sound good? So I'm like really excited about this. But the thing is that this might take a minute because I need to like refresh my memory on what some of these books are about and see what I want to read. So I might put them over here instead. What I do know for sure is on my winter TBR is going to happen is that I'm finally gonna read Crescent City. I finally moved the books over here. They were sitting over here because I was trying to keep all of the Sarah J. Maas books together, but I was like, wait, I haven't read these ones, so they need to go over here. And now that they're over here, they're definitely on my mind more. Like I absolutely need to read them. They're just so intimidating. It's so big. And by the way, like this pisses me off. The fact that there's 2 paperback and then 1 hardcover, because the third one hasn't come out in paperback yet. And I'm kind of debating getting these once again, but getting it in hardcover because this is driving me insane. Okay, but anyway, let's move those over to this side. This is gonna be my order-ish for my winter TBR. It should actually be like fall winter because this is books that I'm gonna be reading now, especially right after I'm done with Zodiac Academy. I'm on the last book. I'm over halfway through it, so there's still some books to tackle before winter officially starts. This one is out right now because this is the book club book, and I want to try to see if I can start this tonight, if not tomorrow. I typically like to be done like a major series before diving into another book, but I'm thinking about switching it up. So that is gonna be my immediate next read. But what I thought would be fun was to, find some like Christmas themed books to read directly after Quicksilver. So let me know if you have any romantasy, romance, Christmas-ish books. I have a couple. I'll put them on the screen that I've found that I'm thinking about purchasing. I also think that they're available on Kindle Unlimited, so I might start there. Let me see. this isn't in order of when I would be reading them, but it gives me an idea of like what to pull from. Like some of these at the front are the ones I'm like really looking forward to reading next, but of course it could change. I'm very much like a mood reader, you know? Don't mind my band-aid, by the way. I cut my finger this morning when I was putting away dishes. Okay, so talked about Crescent City. That is definitely something I want to read next. This might be like a January read. And then also in January is when the third book of Fourth Wing comes out, which obviously isn't in this bookcase, but that is something that I'll be reading immediately when it comes out. So I have to take into consideration like books that have yet to be released that will be releasing in the winter. But I've been reading about like 6 to 10 books a month. So I'm thinking that like majority of this could be achievable in the winter. I mean, it's a bit of a stretch goal. I know. I'm really, I might be putting a lot on my shoulders, but it's also the winter. So there's not like a ton of things to do. You know what I mean? The 7-Year Slip. I've heard amazing things about that. A Good Romance with Wild Love. I think the third one is coming out next year. So I definitely want to read this, and it might be a nice change of pace with a lot of like the fantasy to read just a romance. Phantasma, Keely Smith, that looks good. Masters of Death. This was more of an October read, but I really want to read it, so I think I can still fit that in. The Veiled Kingdom, that looks really good. Pearl Prince, Once Upon a Time of Broken Hearts, Throne of the Fallen. I'm really looking forward to that one. Some of these are series though, so I have to remember that too, because if I really get into it, then I might like want to immediately read the next book. You know what I mean? Same with From Blood and Ash. This is a series. I want to read that. Butcher and Blackbird. Spark of the Everflame. This is a series. The Striker. Same author as King of Wrath and the Twisted Love series. This is a new release that just came out last month. So it's the first book in like this new series. More of just strictly romance. So that would be a fun one to like squeeze in. And then over here is some ones that I might not get to. I've always been super curious about Divine Rivals. For some reason, it just hasn't been at the top of my TBR, but I eventually want to get to them. Haunting Adeline, I really want to get to. Dark Fae, it's from the same world as Zodiac Academy, but this is like 4 books in the series, so if I start this one, again, another slippery slope, then I might want to read all of them. Light Arc is also a series, but looks really good. And then One Dark Window, I've been hearing so much about, so this one might be like more up top, you know, too. And then these books are less likely for winter, but still ones that I obviously want to read and get to. The Shatter Me series, this is a big series again. I mean, I think that they all might be short like this, but I have to be in the right mindset to take on a bigger series, but I've heard such good things about it, so I'm excited about it. But as you can see, I only have the first book in this series. I have that, like the first book in a lot of series, you know, just to see if I'm interested in it before like fully committing and getting them all. Red Rising is another one, a couple books in that series. And then some other just random books that I've collected that caught my interest. So those are less likely, things that I would probably want to get to more in the springtime. Some of these are like summer focus books, so I might wait till like next summer to read some of those. But it feels pretty good to have this somewhat organized in a sense, so that way it's easier for me to kind of like guide myself into what I want to read next when I'm ready. But I feel like this isn't even covering a lot of the books that I do want to read. Like there's so many books that I don't even own that I want to pick up like soon, and especially in winter. I've been adding them to my Fable. Oh, hello, Panda. I recently switched from Goodreads over to Fable, so go give me a follow over on Fable if you want to stay up to date with all of my reads and the books that I add to like my TBR and all of that. I need to carve out some time right after I'm done Walking Gray. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna read, because I need to make a dent in Zodiac Academy. It's just like I'm on the home stretch. Like I'm almost there. I'm almost done, and it's so bittersweet because I feel like I'm unintentionally dragging my feet because I don't want it to end, because I just love it so flippin' much. But at the same time, like I'm feeling ready to move on because of all of the other books that I so desperately want to just like get into. So it's bittersweet, so bittersweet. But we gotta finish it. It's time. Gray ended up getting my pants wet. Plus it was like pouring rain outside for a part of it. So I ended up changing my clothes. So it's matcha time. I'm very excited about. I'm making the matcha part right now, like blending it with water. Actually mixing 2 different matchas at the moment. Then I already have my milk froth ice combo here. Catching the tail end of the Seahawks game. There's only a couple minutes left, but I'm gonna get cozy and start to read since I haven't read today yet. I'm looking forward to it. Doing a little foot massage after walking so much with Gray. We've been loving just keeping this out lately with this chair and getting our feet massaged a little bit. I've been actually doing it every morning, like a 15-minute routine, because it does 15 minutes or 30 minutes. So I just always do the 15 minutes, and then when it stops, I'm like, all right, I'm done. It also has a little bit of heat too, which feels nice after being outside with it being really cold. Hey, baby. Got a blanket. I am cozy and I'm ready. I have my Kindle so that we can read Zodiac Academy. I have my matcha. I also grabbed a couple of snacks. I grabbed some hot tamales. It's like a really strong guilty pleasure that I've been doing like every day. Like when I'm sitting down to read in the afternoon, evening, I'm just like grabbing like a little candy. It's a bad habit, but I love it. That's why it's called a guilty pleasure. And I also have some Gardettos. Just a tiny little bit in this bowl. The Seahawks are just doing so bad. Let's see that. But I feel like I'm just gonna turn it off, honestly. I don't really wanna watch it. We're already losing. So you know. I feel like I want to put some ambiance on and just enjoy this little time right now. Could sit over there, but the foot massage is over here. And I don't want to move it. So we're switching it up. And we're gonna read over here. Got a bath together, getting all set up for it. Trying to think if I'm forgetting anything else, but essentially I was like, you know what? I don't remember the last time I had a bath. I feel like this is the perfect time to have one. No? Like when you have nothing else going on, you want a bit of relaxation. Like this is going to be perfect. I'm looking forward to it. You guys, I recommend it to you guys. This is your sign. You need to take your own bath. Lit a new candle. It's called Forbidden Fig. Love it. It smells really, really good. Got a glass of ice cold water, just in case it ends up getting kind of like toasty in there. I got my Kindle, which funny enough, I just found out is waterproof. So excited about that. And that's it. bought a couple packs of them because they're seasonal and they're really good. No, I took off the band-aid and it looks like it's still bleeding. Dang it! That bath was very relaxing. So it served its purpose, which is great. Hi, baby. I want to cuddle with Gray and all of it on the couch. Trying to find something to watch, maybe find something new. I've been hearing so much about like the Mormon reality show that's on Hulu. What am I doing? How many cookies am I making? So that could be an option. I could continue reading because I'm at a really good part in the book. Tonight is my oyster. My baby, you're not so little anymore. Why are you so big? Why are you so big? Is it the cookies? Is it the cookies? Why don't you have your dinner? Huh? You want to finish your dinner? What about it? Do you want to finish it? Why are you not hungry today, baby? She's like not hungry today. You didn't finish your breakfast. You didn't finish your dinner. Why not? Why not? Take a crazy chance. So I landed on The Perfect Couple. I've heard so many things about this. It's based off of a book, actually. I haven't read it. At first I didn't think I wanted to watch it, but because I heard so much about it, I was like, maybe it's worth checking out. So I'm 28 minutes into the first episode. It's pretty good so far. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to keep watching. Cookies are delicious. Gray's digging in the blanket to try to get comfortable right next to me. Oliver's chosen location is the chair that I was reading on. You guys will have to tell me if you guys watch the show and if you like it.
Yeah.
Press play again.
Girls your age are just my demo. Okay, now I'm gonna laugh really hard like you said something really funny because girls like funny boys.
Okay.
He was loaded and 5'6". I'm sure they were very much in love.
Shady.